the fuck is going on?
That's really epic, dude. That's a fucking epic intro. That is really epic.
Turtle guy. What?
Do your intro.
I'm still going. I'm still going.
This is it. This is the intro.
This is the intro.
I'm fully about to just like apprehend this.
And I was like, why were you counting down? In fairness, I was not distracted. I was getting something for the episode.
Oh, I don't care what you do. It was just the fact that, like, after a couple seconds, you just went, huh?
This is your episode, you fucking...
Turtle Guy is the host.
100% a Turtle Guy episode. It is. It's got those. It's got that little thing on the tin. 100% Turtle Guy. This is me all over it. Hello and welcome to another episode.
And the intros it like he's Mrs. Doubtfire. What the fuck is going on?
Hello and welcome to another episode of The Boys in the...
Hello there.
Who the fuck is that?
Just gonna knock on your door, Turtle. Oh.
I am your guy, Turtle Guy. I am joined by the curious Cyberprime and the delightful David.
Well, I am curious.
He does this. He tries to do a little bit of alliteration.
Cyber's quite a weird one though, because it's not pronounced like a C. It's pronounced more like an S.
But we could say the well, I can't think of a
Suspicious?
single C word that starts with a that sounds like an S.
What do you say? Suspicious?
You took the best one.
I did.
God damn.
No, not you. You.
I did.
The Turtle Guy named me the moment of my creation.
He's your father. Guys, can we please do an episode about Turtle Guy's lore one day?
Oh, we need to. We fucking need to.
We mentioned it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might host that episode and just make Turtle Guy talk.
Oh yeah.
Just put him on the spot without warning.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hello and
Say
welcome
it's gonna be for a fucking Reddit story, and then at the last second you just put out the Turtle Guy.
I wish Hoover had a podcast. He'd let me tell that story. Anyway, guys, if you want to see the story I was going to read in that one episode, just look up Ogtha and never speak to me again.
Oh my gosh. Welcome to
Oh my god.
welcome to the boys in the pod.
Oh my damn.
I'm joined by these two who I've already introduced.
Oh my
And
Nice.
They're going home.
we usually start with some small talk.
Did you hear the way he tries to force the small talk? I hate the way you do this. You don't, like, it's like you've never had a real conversation in your life. It's like you think...
We haven't.
Oops, sorry, I'm
someone
fine.
just fell down a fucking...
no.
Did you just go into fall into a saw trap or
No,
something?
I nearly threw my drumstick across the
Oh,
room.
that's a good topic. Could any of us survive like a saw trap?
I've never seen
Yeah.
any Saw, so...
I might... Yeah, one of us should be Jigsaw. This is the brainstorming episode where we just come up with episodes for the future.
I think we should have one where we talk about space and just the fucking how cool it is, or talk about archaeology.
Launch people up into it.
Yeah, we'll just fly into space. But Turtle Guy, in terms of small talk, I've just been incredibly busy with life. I haven't really had the chance to do anything.
We haven't
I feel
talked
like
to
I
you
haven't
in
seen you in
months.
ages.
Well, that is
months
okay.
is a bit dramatic.
Months
I mean, we
is
saw
a
him
bit
like 2 weeks ago.
Months?
Yeah.
You fucking fool.
But I haven't had an awful lot of time. But one thing that has happened is that I've shaken up how I'm doing stuff on the channel. So instead of trying to do daily uploads, I'm doing it like whenever I get videos done, which has had the side effect. Yeah, well, I see what you did there.
He's not functioning.
No, but it's quite relaxing. It's nowhere near as stressful. It's just meant that I can kind of think of videos that I want to make and then just put the time in to make them and not have to worry about other series. Although if people send me deblocks footage, that'd be fucking great.
I am fucking sick and tired of this. The man who needs to send you the footage is not here. So don't
I
come
know.
at me with your
I
fucking
do also have
attitude.
to send footage, but
I
thanks
have-
to Hoover.
You have to send it as well. I have sent it.
Turtle guy just like he's supposed to be hung like in front of like it's like a Salem trial, but he just like sidesteps and joins the crowd. Like, yeah, get those guys. Like he's still in shackles.
It's like that SpongeBob episode where he's like,
prosecuting me.
we gotta find the maniac, and he's standing in front of a poster of the maniac. It's just him.
Oh god, Turtle guy, do you think you would have survived like the Salem witch trials?
I was gonna say, yeah, I was gonna say that
I would
weirdly.
have drowned by his accident. No, I would have been like, we need to see if the water is like good for drowning. I have a perfect candidate.
You'd accidentally walk on water.
Turtle guy accidentally becomes the second.
No, I'll say he would have survived because he's a man. That's literally the only reason.
Oh well, yeah, I guess.
No man witch.
Well,
Warlock.
I don't. Warlock. But yeah, no, I've just been busy making content, doing sensory deprived Destiny, which will hopefully be finished by the time this episode comes out.
Pretty well, I think.
Yeah, it's fun. It's an interesting way. It's been fucking hurting my eyes though. Genuinely, it's very sore to do. But it's worth it.
I guess you just wear a blindfold.
No, I'm not that good yet. If I'm doing that, I'd keep the sound on. But I will try it at some point, and then the next, I already have the next video planned, which is going to involve some rats. So that's your little teaser.
Oh, I got invited to this one.
No, you
Joking, I'm
didn't. No, you don't play fucking Destiny 2. So
Yeah,
you
I
don't
never
get-
will, bitch.
Oh,
Oh,
but
I might. No spoilers.
anyway, other than that, I've had no small talk. Nothing really particularly interesting has happened. I've just been really flat out with work, and for the first time in recent times, I started a novel that I'm not actually that really enjoying. But that's discussion for a book talk. We can talk about that in a different
I actually was
episode.
going to talk about books for my small talk as well.
We can talk about books this episode. Okay, well, what
Why did you just burn your book? Oh,
no,
actually, that
'cause
might have the
I'm-
wrong connotation.
I'm
Book
finishing it.
burnings, Yikes.
I'm gonna finish
long?
because no, it's only 14 chapters, and I've finished chapter 4. But it's just
How many pages is it? Like roughly?
243, roughly.
Crazy. That's not that long.
No, it's not that bad.
Sorry, I just remember Turtle Guy was hosting, had to yawn.
Nice save. I was about to make a joke, but okay.
You live.
I was gonna say I insulted you.
Turtle guy's holding like a machete above your head. You live
You
this
live.
time. But
I've been actually rereading stuff. I reread the first compendium of Invincible, and I actually the next day I read the first Percy Jackson. I read that in 3 days. I was like blown away by how quick I read it. But the second one, I was blown away by how short it is. It's only 260 pages, which is
Oh.
It's like a leaflet.
you know what? No, it's not. Because leaflets are shorter than shorter than that.
I don't know, I've read some chunky leaflets
But
in my
I was
time.
like, I was shocked by that. And I kind of, I think you might have read some books in your time, is what you're telling me. But yeah, it kind of made me kind of feel good about writing stuff because I'm like, I always had it in my head. I had to be like, it has to be 350 minimum. But I'm like, nah, fucking Percy Jackson 2, and Percy Jackson 2 used to be my favorite one. And I'm not saying it's bad now. I still like it, but when I was younger, that was the one I read.
yeah,
That
it
and
can
the
be short
fourth
and
one.
sweet.
Yeah, it doesn't have to drag. Like the second one it's got a pace to it. You know, it doesn't fuck around, which
Yeah,
I
it
like.
just
The
keeps
first
moving.
chapter is 6 pages long, and that's literally just all the setup. And then from the second chapter on, it's just non-stop action. It's really good.
I have a
awesome.
question.
The fourth one I read so much that it's actually falling apart. So I'm looking forward to getting to that one and trying to hold that together when I'm reading it. It'll be
I have a
fun.
It just
question
crumbles
about
to
the Percy
dust.
Jackson
Oh
book.
man, that'd be so upsetting. What was your question?
I think it's probably
put it in a sock,
like,
then.
obvious. No, shut up.
Oh yeah, I took a minute to get
Do,
into
do
it.
the books stand
Okay.
on their like I know it's a series of books, but do the books stand on their own by like story wise, or do you have to like read? This feels like a dumb fucking question.
I would have loved if you just stopped it, or do you have to read?
I was like to
Read.
read, not to read.
Does the story get beamed into your cranium, or do you have to actually read it?
Does Rick Riordan walk into my house and read it to me, or do I have to actually put in some fucking
It's
effort?
just like
What is your question? Don't be so self-deprecating about your question, alright? Ask it with confidence, my boy. It's probably not a
You
stupid
are
question,
the guy.
alright? It's probably a very fine question. Ask away.
What a good question. It would be
Or hello?
for my love.
Did you write
my
it down?
life.
What is this? What is this? This is the worst. What is your question? I'm telling you.
Sorry, I needed a stiff drink.
I think it's just, I don't know if it's just us three or if it's just recently
We have
where
the
we've done
worst
like
energy.
the fucking
What
weird.
the fuck? Last time we did it, we were melting.
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
actually
true.
combusting. Oh
But,
god.
Although I fell
question
asleep in
is-
fully clothed and
okay.
I woke up thinking I was on the sun, so that wasn't fun.
My question is that
Yeah, what's your
do you
question?
feel you have to like? Could you just take the third one and read it and not read the other two?
What a
first two.
stupid fucking question.
I
Don't
told you
ever
it was
ask me what.
stupid.
No, not the first time. No. Because the plots are different each time.
It's like watching Return of the King. And then
Yeah,
not watching
or Return of
anything
the
else.
Jedi.
Or Return of the Jedi, The Last Skywalker.
Or,
Or
yeah.
Rise of the Skywalker, I should say.
Yeah, it's not a no because the shut up, man. No, no, they're. I'm trying to think how to word it. Like, yeah, they're each their own adventure, but like the intricacies of the plot are like reliant on each other. Like when I was younger used to read, like I would just randomly be like, I want to read the third one. And I would just read it, but that's because I read them so many times already that it didn't really matter to me. I knew kind of what was happening.
I was
But-
such an annoying child when it came to that. If something was in a numerical order, I would be a fucking demon. I have three big examples for this, one of which I've definitely mentioned before.
I know
The
one of them.
The one
Yeah.
that I have mentioned before is whenever I went to Disneyland, I would look at the map, see what the number that was with every attraction, and go to them in numerical order, even if there was
Yeah, that's
one right
crazy.
beside each other. Yeah, that was probably
That is crazy.
That was probably
What
a
did you
sign
think
of
Mickey
something.
Mouse was going to come out and shin cap you or something?
No, it was like it was a way in my head that I knew I wouldn't miss anything if I did every single thing by the number. And then I got to Tower of Terror and was like, "Fuck that," and I skipped it.
Do you think that they hide the rides on you if you don't do them in order? Like you didn't do 29, so you're not riding 30, Buster.
No, it was just
it's like
I
a
like
little
ticking
Mickey
things
Mouse
off.
pops out like, oh, come here with me.
No, that's just fucking creepy, Turtle Guy. But no, it was basic. That was the one I've already mentioned. Another one was that
I
the
thought you
first
were
ever
mentioning the other
book
one.
the first ever. No, this is a lie. Never mind. I was about to tell you just a fucking straight up lie. But when I was in school, when I was younger, I
had
did
a
read.
similar interaction earlier this week.
I read what? From me?
Okay.
Did I lie to you?
No, with Dave. Well, actually, twice, mate. Because I was texting David and he's like, yes, no, I'm a fucking liar.
Okay.
And then
That was really worth interrupting.
Yeah, and I was texting Cyber during the week and he's like, I think I was texting, like, it was in the group chat and someone said, no, I lie.
Oh, that might have been me, actually. I can vaguely remember that. I can't remember
My
the context, so I'm not going to be able to
sincerest
contribute to the
apologies for
conversation.
interrupting.
It's fine,
Please.
Turtle Guy. It's your episode. You have
It is
to
my
say.
episode.
You're directing
Continue.
us into the topic very well, I must say. But anyway, another way that I did it in numerical order was there was a World Book Day thing, and there was like a deal where you could get two little tiny novellas in one. One of them, I think, was Mr. Gum and his bag of sticks or something, and then the
I
other
had a
side
Mr.
was
Gum Beast Quest book.
yeah, the Beast Quest was the other one. It was a tornado thing.
Yeah,
and
that's the one I had.
I read it and I was like, oh my god, this is sick. So then I looked it up and I was like, holy shit, there's a bunch of these series. And then I read them all in numerical order. And when my parents bought one that was not the next adjacent one, I would save that till I got another one that was after and then read it. And I got up to like, I think 30 maybe. I'm pretty sure they're in the hundreds now. There's a fuckload of Beast Quest. But I would go through all them in order. And then the last one, which is possibly the most psychotic, is that surprise, surprise, I like Transformers, but
This is the one I was thinking of, I think.
this affair with Transformers did not start. It wasn't a new thing. This has been in my psyche since fucking I was 3 years old, probably 2.
Beamed into your head.
It was sent into my cranium, but there were certain episodes of the original G1 show that were beamed into my cranium more than the rest because I was an idiot. So basically what would happen is that every single time I got the box set of G1, and I treasure that box set. I fucking love it so much to this day. But I would always start from the beginning because that's a normal thing to do. But every single time that I would watch it, I wouldn't pick up where I left off if I had to go away. I would start from the first episode again. So every single time, every single day, I would always start with episode 1 of Transformers More Than Meets the Eye, part 1, and I would always watch it and keep watching it until I had to go. Then I would come back, start it again. I've watched the first DVD of that box set like probably hundreds of times. I've probably watched the last DVD on the box set maybe 5 times, maybe 6. And then that's what I did with seasons as well. So I'd force myself and I'd get through all of season 1 before I'd watch season 2 again. Even though season 2 was fucking great. I think season 2 was better than season 1. But I was a psychopath. I would do that and I would keep going back to the beginning and restarting it. For no reason, just because I thought it was satisfying to do numbers.
Because you could.
Because I could.
Well,
because I damn well
you
felt like it,
frighten me.
boy.
And thank God you have emotions, because you would have the dedication to do horrendous things to people had you been born without them.
Yeah, well, that's why I got it. That's why I got emotions to keep me in check. And I'm a good boy. I'm keeping things. I'm doing the law.
I'm a good boy.
Yeah, Togo, to answer your question, no, you can't really just pick one up. For your first time, you can't, because characters get introduced and, like, plot lines, even just, like, the way the world works gets expanded in each book. So if you just picked up the third one, you would be like, I've no idea what the fuck. They do, like, a brief recap of, like, who a character is, but not enough. It's crazy. Fucking good series,
never
though.
enough.
It's never enough. Also, they're all just good books, so you just read them in order. Maybe. How about that?
Chump.
Yeah. He released a new one. The day I started reading the first one again, the new book got released. I didn't even realize.
Isn't there another one planned for next
There's
year?
no one for next year, because the whole plot of the new ones is Percy's in his last year of high school, and he's trying to go to college, but because he's had such a horrendous education due to his nature of his life, he needs to get letters of reference from the gods of Olympus. So he needs to do 3 quests for the gods to give him those letters of reference, which I think is a good insight to how that world works.
That's
It's
so
such a
dumb. I love
such a interesting world, because it's like they introduce Ares. He comes in, he buys everyone cheeseburgers. It's fucking great. It's such a they go to a water park in the first book that's built by Hephaestus, who's like the blacksmith god. It's really good. All that kind of shit is really interesting. Yeah, it's a really good book. And you know what? It's made for babies. It's made for little kids. But I'm a grown man, and I still
So
thought
is
it was really
Transformers.
fucking good. True. It's really funny as well. Percy Jackson is 10 billion times better than Harry Potter, by the way. I'm just pointing that out right fucking now.
Just seems more interesting.
Well, he's a more likable
just-
protagonist. He's a more active protagonist as well. Like,
Yeah, what's Harry been at?
Harry, there's a whole famous thing about Harry Potter. I think it's different in the book, but in the movie, like, he doesn't cast a single spell in the first movie.
Really?
Is it just the
Yeah, like, he accidentally does magic, but he doesn't actively cast the spell. But
I never noticed that.
that's different in the books. But even in the books, I
so
just
if you
find
removed Harry, everyone's life would be a lot easier.
Well, no, because he kills.
I think that's
Voldemort.
kinda
I
how
don't
the
even like
universe
Harry Potter. How
works,
the
actually.
fuck do I end up talking about Harry Potter all the time? The point is,
Okay.
Percy Jackson. I also just find the characters more interesting. I don't like. Yeah.
I have
Fuck you.
I have myself a quick little a slither of small talk.
Okay.
Inspired
tell.
by your mention of letters, I had to do something at the fucking bank.
At the
Did I-
fucking bank. The bank of
The
fucking.
fucking bank. Is that the sperm bank? Or...
No.
Did I mention a letter? Oh no, I did mention letter. Yeah.
You did
I was
the
like, what?
letters of
The letters of recognition. Okay, I thought you were talking about like I got a letter. I was like,
No. Although last time you got a letter on this podcast, it was very funny.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that was wow.
I really-
Blast,
my
nice
kooky
callback.
that's a blast from the past. I don't even remember
The
that.
blast from the past. But so had to go to the bank,
Zinger.
and it's like, oh, proof of ID, yeah. Letter to prove you live at the place you live. Oh, here's one. Nah, I can't take it. What? Nah, I can't take it. Oh, here's another one. Nah, I can't take it. What about this one? Nah, it's out of date.
How
By a
many,
month.
how many letters did you bring?
I brought 3, and all of them were
You just brought his
useless.
full post box. You just emptied it.
But it gets better. So it was like the bank was gonna close in half an hour. So me and person that went with me were running around. We found a place that did printing in the area we were in. And we're like, oh, can I get this printed out? And they're like, yeah, sure. I go to the bank and I'm like, this paperwork good? They're like, yeah, sure. And then we email them the next day. It's like, oh yeah, did you get that paperwork? Because it wasn't the person that we were dealing with originally. And they're like, oh, sure, let me check. We cannot find your paperwork. And I was just like, what? Who did I give it to? What do you mean you lost, man? I thought,
There was just some guy who just, it was the janitor who managed to be behind the till at the time when the actual teller went to the bathroom break. You just gave all your information to him.
Just like, here's my ID, here's my proof of address. Those fuckers. Now they can go into a bank and be like, hey, you got ID? Yeah. You got proof of address? Yeah.
Yeah, well, in all fairness, wait, did they take your ID or did they just scan that?
No, they took a copy.
Okay, good, because that'd be a much bigger problem if they took your
That'd be
ID.
a little bit of a problem.
Oh, man,
Yeah,
god damn it.
so there is that. So I'm gonna have to go back into the bank.
We have to go back to the bank. Back to
But it
the
sure
bank.
sounds
to
like
go
you
back.
have a lot of issues when it comes to your address.
And your letters.
delivery and
And so
letters
that gives me a
bit.
beautiful segue to today's topic. Hold on. Pause. I want to
He's consulting the
get it right.
articles.
I want to get it right. Deliveries, aka death to the post person. Nah, JK, they're actually very nice.
That wasn't.
I
Number
added
one,
it on
that's a
because-
let's down. And number two, I thought you were just going to end it up with deliveries, and again, that would have been hilarious. I want to get it right, deliveries. Just one-word sentences from our boy.
Proceeds to ablib. I swallowed.
You swallowed? What did you swallow, Turtle Guy?
Oh my god, and he was at the sperm bank earlier as well, guys. So that's-
Oh, God.
A rather well-known fact about Turtle Guy is that he constantly complains
No.
and speaks in the third person about I order stuff from the internet and it fails to show up. So kicking us off is the story that I think inspired this. I don't know exactly when I ordered it. Maybe 2019. David told me about a comic. It was called Spike Into the Light, and it was written by James Master. James
A lonesome sky,
Master?
star in a beautiful
David, help.
sky.
David, help.
Help
Oh
me.
no,
Please.
no, I'm gonna let you drown. Oh, fuck you.
David's just
Drown in
looking
your
over the
cum.
edge of the boat, and Turtle Guy is just like floating there. It's just it's in the kiddie pool, and he's just flailing about. He's like, no.
The guy who plays Spike in Buffy.
You said his
James
name. I'm
Masters.
so James Masters.
James
You
Masters.
had to give him his full legal professional name.
Yeah, but
Yes.
Targa, the odds of you pronouncing a word wrong are pretty fucking high. 90% of the
Pretty
time.
high. But so I ordered that, and I was like, oh boy, and it was the last one in stock, and I was waiting, and I was waiting.
I
And
got that
then
comic signed. Fun fact.
you
Anyway,
did
doesn't
get
matter.
it signed, and you were
Cool.
saying how it was like a fun comic. So I ordered it
Yeah.
off Amazon, and they're like, it'll be with you in 30 days, and it was like, your post will arrive today. We have lost your post. What do you mean?
That's hilarious.
I'd love if that is actually how it happened. Like, you just got a call from like an automated voice, just overly cheerful. We have lost your post.
Yeah,
Oh, that'd be so
and I was
funny.
just like, so then about not a year, but a good few months down the line, so 2 or 3, I arrive back in my homestead and I see a package and I'm like, I haven't ordered
You
anything
talk
lately.
like you're like a medieval serf. What do you mean you arrive back in your homestead?
He lives in a hobbit house.
I'm not that
He is,
What
he
kind of
was pipe
surf
weed.
is a drawbridge?
Yeah, they barely had doors.
Turtle Guy doesn't
I was
understand the
going
medieval
for
economic
medieval
system.
knight. You just turned me into guy that polishes
Maybe
the
we could have a
shoes.
running series called Turtle Red Doesn't Understand, and we just go through every period in history and have him describe it to the best of his ability.
I would fucking
fucking- that's
rule
one in my
at
list.
the fucking Stone Age. Rocks, caves, wheel, fire, pterodactyl.
He's actually talking as if they were talking at the time.
Yeah.
Rock, wheel.
He does a good imitation of them.
Monkey, brother,
Oh, anyway.
lover.
Turtle guy, continue. We have lost your post. If you want to go back to... Oh, no, wait, you found a package in your hobbit hole.
Yeah, the package then arrived like 2 months later, and they were like, I emailed them like, where is my package? With tracking information? Replacement? No, gone. All gone. And then 2 months. No, I got the money back. I was like,
Oh, okay, at least that happened.
Yeah, and then I got the package. But like, you know, it's a lot of effort to like give them the money back.
Yeah.
Dude, I have now confessed to a crime.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, that's hilarious.
Do you have any delivery
do.
stories like this?
I have two
okay,
big ones, actually. One literally big, and then one that's just more emotionally big, but it ended up good in the end. So, if any of you know me in real life, which you shouldn't, that's terrifying, but if any of you know me in real life...
We know you.
Oh, well, these two guys think they know me. So...
Okay.
We know a projection
This is
of
recording
you.
a podcast with Ted Bundy. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
I knew it
So-
wasn't AI.
Basic... My entire thing is that I'm a Anyway.
He's repeating sandwiches.
What?
Oh no, I've exposed myself.
What does that mean?
He's just sitting there naked in the sperm mark. I don't know, I've exposed myself.
Oh, anyway, moving on. We shouldn't reference
Why do
that
we always
again.
why do we have a running gag of every once in a while someone is just
So
naked?
I don't know. I actually don't. I do not know, David. That is a philosophical argument that we should bring up with
That's
God
a question
whenever we
we will
made
never ever have. Nah, he abandoned us. That's why we have the joke. That's the only answer.
it. Anyway, one of my
I'm
favorite
the reason
jackets.
God didn't come back.
Brother,
One-
you are still talking.
One. Bro, this guy is speaking.
Pros got words.
This guy
I
talking
have a
for
mouth
real.
and I must scream.
I have no ass and I must fart. Anyway, so I'm really low in the tone there, sorry guys. I sent that to my friend one time because I had to fart really badly, but I couldn't due to the social situation I was trapped in. Sorry, continue.
You exploded. But basically,
The
one of my
Hindenburg
favorite
inside my
jackets.
guts.
One.
Sorry, I'm muting my mic.
The Hindenburg. But one of my favorite jackets is a light blue, well, kind of aquamarine, kind of a leather jacket. I fucking love it. It's great. It's perfect.
Isn't that
It's
teal?
okay. I don't know the exact specification
Alright,
of the
colour
color
theory. Let
palette,
tell
my
the
guy.
fucking story.
Well,
Right,
you
well,
mentioned theory.
I have a teal jacket. And when I looked at it, it brought a tear to my eye. But I really like
Alright,
it.
the fucking episode ended,
It has-
Oh my gosh.
it's just a nice
Why
leather
did I
jacket.
create this?
It's a nice fit. It has space for a Nintendo Switch. It's quite good. But when I ordered it, by God, it took a long time. I placed my order. I think it was before Christmas on this specific year, and I was like, cool. It's not in stock until Christmas, but as soon as it gets then, they'll be able to send it. So then I waited, and then the end of January rolled around, and I was like, oh shit, I ordered a jacket before Christmas. I completely forgot about that. I should check in on that. And I looked it up, and it was saying, oh, it's being delivered. I was like, oh shit, okay, cool. That's not bad. So then
Not to
February came around, and I was like, I was like, okay, this is fine. And then I got a text. The text that would send me spiraling for the next month and a half to 2 months. Hello, we have your item. We're not giving you your item because you need to pay tax. You need to pay customs of, I think it was €15 or something like that. I was like, okay, I've never had to actually do this before. So I walked into a post office and I paid it in the post office. I was like, cool, job done. Can't wait to get my jacket. Another month passed. And I was waiting. And I was like, you know, I'd really love my jacket. I wonder what happened to it. And I called the customs people, and they were like, yeah, we don't have any record of you paying customs. And I was like, the fucking woman I gave the money to sure had a record of me paying customs. What happened to my customs?
Just a hag outside the post office.
And this kind of back and forth happened for like a week, until somehow calling the same number, an amazing person picked up the phone, like genuinely a
Lovely.
very helpful
wow.
person, and they were like, "Hey, I'll look up your code on the system before." Everyone before this said that wasn't possible, and she came back.
Cyber, no, that person was wearing Cyber's coat.
I'm gonna
Hold on,
get
let
to
me just
this.
take my Nintendo
I'm gonna
Switch
get
out
to
over.
this. But basically, she looked it up and came back in 5 minutes and was like, "Oh yeah, so it's been marked that it shouldn't be posted. So I'm gonna change that on the system for you because someone, for whatever reason, decided that your parcel was not fit for delivery. So it
Well,
was
out
stuck
for you.
in the warehouse, and I'm pretty sure that she said it was stuck in the container, which I was like, okay, that's an interesting way of describing that. So I don't know if there,
Cage.
I don't know.
I was on the other side of these things. Don't worry, I know what she's talking about.
But I was like, okay, fine, cool. Does that mean I'll get it? And she was like, yeah, sure, I'll try my best. It should be with you. Another
She
month
rode out on a
passed.
horse and delivered it to you by hand.
I decided to call the post service again. I was like, hey, where the fuck is my jacket? Let's not cut corners. I will find you. And then it wasn't the same person, but it was another helpful person. They were like, you know what? I'm looking at the system. Everything checks out. I can see that you paid your customs. First person to tell me that. I was like, oh, great, cool, you know. Then why the fuck hasn't it been sent? And obviously, I said this a lot calmer and a lot less aggressively.
I don't know.
But she was like, okay, so what I think has gone on, what I think is happening, is that someone left the jacket underneath something else in the post at the back of the container, and no one has been arsed to go and get it to post it. And I was like, what the fuck? So that is actually what happened. So basically, that jacket, someone just chucked it in the container, apparently is what it's called, where they store the post. They put it in there and put a load of stuff on top of it, and no one bothered to walk in and pick out the jacket to post it. And that was like that for months. Months. So then I contacted the people that actually sent the jacket and was like, hey, there's been a lot of fucking issues of mine. I know it's probably out of stock because it's been like fucking 4 months since I ordered it, but do you have a replacement? And they sent it to me in less than 2 weeks. They were like, hey, you can have, yeah, sure, you don't have to pay anything. We'll even give you a free pin for your troubles. I was like, what the fuck? Thank you. And also,
What the fuck?
that was a
That
really
noises.
long time ago. But I got my jacket, it fit, it was really nice. It's perfect.
Imagine it didn't fit after all that.
Do you know what happened a month ago?
You ripped it.
You got another one!
A package arrived from the post service, unannounced,
Move them boxes!
unannounced, in a plastic bag, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I didn't order it.
One guy, no, that nice lady you got to. She was like for months.
She was trekking.
Like,
She had a
"I'm gonna do
torch.
this."
It was like the beginning of Indiana Jones. There were a lot of traps that she had to go by. She had to toss the rope to someone who didn't come in. Then
She had, like,
another
another-
postman came in. His name was Belloc, which is spelled with a Q and not a C. And
Throw me the jacket. Throw me the
throw me the jacket.
No time to argue.
Oh man.
Gracias, señorita.
But I got it. In the end, I have 2 jackets now, and that other one is still in the fucking bag. I haven't actually opened it. So I could open it, and it could be just a different jacket. I haven't actually checked, but it's the only thing that makes sense.
That is a lovely jacket, though.
I really
It
like
is.
it, and now I have potentially 2 of them. I haven't opened
Just
it. So
return one and get money. Like, make profit off it.
it's been too long,
sell
but I will maybe potentially. If I haven't actually opened it yet, so I might open it, and it might be
Wasn't
the
that
other
the
color.
story of your life?
Yeah, yeah, dead inside, do not open. But anyway,
Wasn't
that's
the
basically the
postage for that
story.
really expensive. If it's
Yes.
the one, if it's
Yes.
from the place, yeah.
Yes, yes, it was. I had to pay fucking customs. Anyway, but that's my story. That was the most infuriating story I have for post. But I have a confusing one. But it's nowhere near as infuriating. But does someone else want to tell a story before I jump into that?
Well, I kind of have the opposite thing where I just haven't paid customs on a bunch of shit that I definitely have to pay customs on. I ordered a book. I ordered American Gods. Even though I already own it, I got the 10th anniversary edition because it was longer and had a cool cover. I sent the cover to Toga and he agreed that it was a cool cover. Didn't you, Toga?
I did.
Yeah, okay, good. Anyway,
swear.
I can verify. I
the book,
swear
the
under
book
oath.
arrived.
Not to
The book-
interrupt.
You're
he's
but I'm
about
going to
to.
interrupt you.
Did you order it from a well-known spot or no?
Like Amazon, for example. Yes,
No, he ordered it from a back alley
because I
sale.
You're allowed to say
I think
Amazon.
what you're going to say also happened to me, but I think I had
Yeah,
a different outcome.
Why are
I
you
don't.
saying
You
it
don't
like they're
pay.
listening?
I don't think you pay customs with Amazon. By the way, I don't
Well,
think they have like a
well,
deal.
Maybe if people stopped interrupting my fucking story,
Maybe I'm very
we let
wrong.
Cyber go on the Odyssey. But as soon as I'm trying to tell a
Sorry,
quick
I
tale,
didn't
everyone's
expect for
trying
me
to
to be on the
fucking
rant.
interrupt me. No, it's fine. I don't mind you telling the story. That's not what I have a problem with. I have a problem with the
Oh,
fact that
fuck
I'm
me,
there
I
speaking.
guess.
And you won't let me. Anyway, so I ordered the book. The book arrived on a Monday. That Friday, I got a little post slip from our post office that said, "Yeah, yo, what up, Big Daddy? You got a package, and you owe us like €8 or €9 of customs." I was like, yeah, no, because I'd ordered another package, and I was like, that maybe could be it. But then that package arrived on Monday with the courier, so I knew it wasn't that. And then I got to thinking, and my dad also got a similar slip, and we kind of put our brains together and had the collective thought process of half a man, and we said, we both ordered something off Amazon. Now both of our Amazon deliveries have delivered, and yet we're being asked to pay customs. Perchance, do you think we have rumbled the system? And we came to the conclusion that we indeed rumbled the system. So we both owe a collective like €25 in customs that we do not have to pay because we have the items. And then I got to thinking, that's happened like 3 times to me. Customs, like, the Amazon package will come to me, and I will have it for like a week, and then they'll start asking me for customs as if I'm just going to be some good Samaritan just giving out gold coins to anyone who asks nicely enough. Fuck off.
Like Turtle Guy said, giving them back the money is it's a hassle.
Oh, well,
Exactly.
funnily enough, the exact same thing happened to me, but I was like, let's try it. Let's be wild.
And wait, did you
I
give them the
paid
money?
the customs for
Oh.
the item that already, because I thought it was
How
a
is that
trick. I was
being
like,
wild?
is this something? Is this?
Wait, did you pay customs for something you already had?
Well,
Wait, hang
okay. Hold on. In my defense,
No.
I thought.
Course adjourned, you are guilty.
Take me away, Your Honor. Bring me
quickest trial
down
history.
to the Pizza Hill.
But Turtle Guy, did you say that you weren't sure if it was a scam or not? And
That
that's
you
why you
gave them
did
the
it?
money.
That's what I was thinking. Let's see where they go with this.
No. I knew it was from Amazon, but it didn't say what the product was exactly. It said like plastic toy, and I'm like, I get these every day. You gotta be more specific. And then upon
This is
further
literally all I
research,
buy.
I was like, shit, they tricked me.
Wait, who? What?
Amazon or the Post. I have another story, also from Amazon.
Wait, I haven't finished the first one. What do you mean they tricked you?
Because I found out it was something they already like. I never got. I looked it up and it's like, oh, we delivered your post like 2 days ago. I'm like,
So, wait, you paid customs on something you never got?
no, I paid customs for something I got 2 days prior.
Oh, right, okay.
In my defense, I probably should have tracked the trek.
In my defense, I probably should have cast a spell of some description.
I should have double checked the tracking information.
Yeah, you should have. And that's in your defense. That's not. No. That's in your fucking wrongdoing, my boy.
Again, guilty!
I have another story.
Go for it.
Did you get
In the
shot
dewy
with
depths
7 shots of whiskey? before you
Of
said-
2020,
Oh, goodness.
I saw on Amazon they had some Funko Pops I wanted. Now this was Amazon US, but
what you get for
still,
ordering Funko Pops, I
I've
know.
done magic before. I've used a Dress Pal, no problem at all. So I ordered the Tommy and Billy from WandaVision in their Halloween costumes because I think they look neat.
I think this is the one I remember you particularly struggling with.
Yeah, so similar to the Spike story, but with a bit of an intense ending. I tried so
He
many
battled the
times.
Funko. They came to life. He fought them.
I tried so
fought
many
the postman.
times to get
And the
these
postman
to get these two Funko Pop figures. Oh my god. No, hold on. I know the one David's talking about.
But I'll finish the other one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, I will. I've just remembered it. So, I ordered it from Amazon. It took some tracking, but I found it on Amazon US. I was like, oh, it's a good price. I ordered it. I keep an eye on the tracking. It's like, oh, it's in this location. Yeah, it's in this location. It's getting closer. Your package has been destroyed and is unable to be delivered.
Wait, did it say that?
Yes,
Mexican, get the flamethrower.
my package has been destroyed.
Did they say destroyed? Like
Dude,
not
I
lost
remember
or not
this. I remember
damaged?
this. No, it was
Not
destroyed.
lost,
Destroyed.
not
He
damaged,
sent me a
destroyed.
screenshot of what it had been destroyed.
They never sent
my
me an
God.
image. I was just like, what did it look like? Is the damage like they're made of
Well, it
plastic?
sort of looks like that scene in Transformers when Starscream gets turned to ash by Galvatron. That's what it looks like now. And you said this is bad comedy.
Oh man.
So the other one was actually completing that set. It was
That you never had.
it was the so it was the Quicksilver in the Halloween
Completing that set,
costume.
I
It
burned
was,
a pile of paper and pretended it was
no,
Quicksilver.
it was Pietro, and I ordered it from Australia as part of a mystery box.
It's Quicksilver,
Because
so I
I've
probably
had
got there
so
pretty
much
quick.
luck with them
Oh
before.
man, you were a mystery box maniac.
Oh man,
Well,
we
no,
need to talk
because
about
I
that.
knew, like,
We
I
will
knew
in
the
that
one
episode.
thing that I wanted was going to be in the mystery box. So this was no problem. And it was
The
coming,
box.
and I'd look at the tracking information, and it was like, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's in Berlin. What? It's in your home country! Yeah, it's back in Berlin. What?
Yeah, I forgot this did the boomerang.
It's in Italy! What the fuck? It's in France! Oh, okay. It's in your home country? Ah, thank God. It's back in France. What the fuck? Why is it going backwards?
I just wanted to see the world, you know? Before it settled down.
It's in France, but it's in Berlin again. Now it's in Germany.
Funny you should say Germany, that leads me for mine.
Hey, it's in your post office. You missed it.
So we sent it back to Berlin.
So we sent in the Gestapo to pick it up.
It's in your home country. It's at your house. Hey, we broke in and stole it and sent it back to Germany.
German secret police are on their way to take it
we're
off you.
We're sending you to
This was
Berlin.
also in 2020, so it was like
This
the
is how you
global
got roped
pandemic.
into
It's
like a
we better
secret
be
agent
careful.
plotline.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
it's back in Berlin.
So, my story that I have is
I stole Funko Pops and brought them to Berlin
for no reason.
for absolutely no reason at all. I didn't even want to go to Berlin. I just thought it'd be funny.
No, but it does involve Germany. I can't remember the exact place, but it could have been Berlin. It could have been Berlin, but it was in Germany
I think
anyway. I
also
remember
went to
that.
Belgium.
Good for it. But basically, there was this. Sorry, that was very passive. I didn't mean that. That was sorry.
No,
that
no,
was,
you said
I was
what you
trying
said.
That's
to.
like something I'd say.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember the story, and then my brain just kind
lovely.
of stalled. That was a very funny story, though. But I was trying to order a saxophone, a musical instrument, a cool one, a big one. And this isn't an infuriating one. It was just one that fucking confused me. So basically, I was ordering it off a website that was in America, that was based in America. So I put in the order, and it said it was being delivered from Europe. I was like, okay, interesting. That's not exactly what I thought was going to happen in an American company, but okay. But then I got a tracking number, and I was like, okay, this is fine. It's not going to be here for about 2 months. I can wait. That's fine. I don't mind. I'm a patient man when it comes to something such as this. Something important that I care deeply for. But basically, I ordered 3 things. I ordered the actual saxophone itself. I ordered the specialized neck brace for it, because if I didn't have a neck brace, I would fucking not be able to lift it. It's a big old heavy boy. And then I also ordered a plastic reed. So and a normal reed, but I ordered the plastic reed. The plastic reed is more important for the story that I'm going to weave. So the plastic reed, for those who don't know, is a little tiny little piece of plastic that is probably the size of your thumb,
Wait,
but a bit longer.
Cyber.
What?
David, why do you keep saying hello?
I couldn't hear Cyber
Okay.
for like the past like 3
Sorry
minutes.
for interrupting. I was
Oh.
just like, this...
Well, we've had
Can you hear
welcome to
him
the
now?
Boys in the Pod, where there's some technical issues.
It's alright, I'll just listen to it on the podcast.
So where was I? Oh yeah, so plastic reeds are basically little plastic, tiny little things. They're like your thumb, the length and the width, but a little bit, like really thin,
Flatter.
a little bit flatter, and they're tiny. They're really tiny. They're like cigarettes, kind of, but just wide. If you unroll the cigarette. So I ordered that as part of the
Why don't you
4.
just
Like
call them a
they weren't
rectangle?
separate. They weren't. I don't know, but they weren't 4 separate orders. They were 1 order. And I was like, okay, cool. Ordered this stuff off an American website, but it's coming from Europe. Maybe they just have a warehouse there. That's fine. So then the next day, because I kept checking it every single day because I was incredibly excited for this thing. Probably the most excited I've ever been for a post delivery, except for the fucking leather jacket. Anyway, that they said that it was in Germany. It's reached Germany. After a day, it already reached wherever its warehouse was,
A
and
very
it
popular
reached
location.
it reached Germany. And I was like, cool, awesome. This is going way faster than they told me to watch out for it. And then the 2 weeks passed. And I decided I was checking it again. I was being like, okay, it's probably in Ireland by now. I opened it up. It's in Germany. Interesting. It hasn't moved. It's been in the same exact point in Germany. And then I went back over the delivery, and it was like, it's in this town. It's in this town. It's gone back to the other town. I was like, okay, they're playing, they're shuffling. That's
And
fine.
hacky sack with your fucking package, yeah.
Yep, and I was like, okay, that's fine. Maybe it'll be sent soon. Another week went past, and I was like, okay, now we're getting into the territory where the website actually told me to expect it, so maybe it is going according to plan. So I checked it, it was still in the same town in Germany, according to this website. Then, that day, I got a knock on the door, and I was like, oh, okay, what the fuck is this? I opened it. A man was there, a postman, and he had a van, and inside this postman's van, he had a box, and basically it was a tiny little box. He handed it to me. I was like, oh, cool, thanks. I didn't order anything that would be in a box, and he left. And then I opened it, and it was just... No, but it was just the reed. So the one reed that I ordered with the saxophone, for whatever reason, they decided to package it up separately and send it alone across the fucking ocean while leaving the saxophone, the normal reed, and the neck brace all by itself. So I got my plastic reed, and I was like, cool, I can't use this, but it's cool, I have this already. And then I checked it again, and it was nearly another week past again. And I checked it in the morning, and it said, your package, your saxophone, is in Germany. I was like, okay, still no progress. I went wherever I was going. I think it was to work. I came back. There was a saxophone in my house that was not there previously. So, according to the delivery, my package was in Germany that morning, but by the time I got home from work, it was in my house. And I checked the delivery thing, and it said it was still in Germany. It said it was still in Germany, so either I have had a shape-shifting prop-on saxophone in my house that isn't actually my saxophone, or they didn't update the delivery thing, and yeah, basically my saxophone either teleported or it's a copy that's in my house, and that confused me for a long time.
What option there makes sense.
Oh yeah, of course.
So we're gonna have to melt that shit down with fire.
Please no. please don't.
That's the one thing a shoplifter would say.
No, that's the one thing. I'll be like Eddie Brock in Spider-Man 3. I'll jump straight back to get the saxophone while you're ringing a load of bells around it, whatever the fuck happens. I can't really remember.
And then we'll see your skeleton for a brief moment.
Yeah.
Will you? Did that happen? I thought he just disappeared.
I think there's one version where you see a skeleton. I can't remember. Why are we talking about Spider-Man 3? Can we fucking grow
I don't
up?
know.
Guys, come on.
Good story. Germany, very popular with the packages, eh?
Apparently, I don't know.
It's just like, hey, can we get that package? It's like, oh, hey, we're just gonna leave this package in Germany for a day. Hey, where'd it go?
Just let it ferment a bit. Let it get used to it.
Just a guy
Maybe
like,
there
no,
is like a delivery network in Germany. Maybe that is a thing, like across Europe, there where they go through it, and then there's really fast delivery
hub.
lanes through there.
Well, I
yeah,
think
it could
one
be.
of the airports is like a really busy airport. Is it the Frankfurt airport or the...
I
One of the
have
German
no
airports
idea.
is apparently a really busy airport. I could be talking about absolute fucking arsehole right now, by the way. I could be just making up lies.
I
but
doubt it. You're
pretty
a
sure that's
smart
true.
man.
No,
Yeah,
don't fuck, yeah.
You got
Well, actually,
brains to
this is what I
burn.
was going to say, is I can shed some light, guys. I used to work in FedEx.
Oh,
So I can actually
source.
shed some light. So let's do an open Q&A for the guys. What, any questions about the... No?
Where's my package? Where is it?
I burned it.
Fucker.
Actually-
I wasn't in Germany.
has anyone ever done that?
Burn the package. No,
No.
we did actually have the... What?
Has
Stolen
ever-
the package?
No, has anyone ever? Well, yeah, that too. But has anyone ever came in and be like,
Sure,
"Where's
so
my
no.
package?" Or is it always be you're going there to send stuff?
No, we only... So we would... I worked on the conveyor belt, and I would basically... the flight would come in at like arsehole in the morning, and I would... The trucks would bring over the bins from the plane, and then we'd sort it all out and put it on the conveyor belt to go around to the vans to be sent out. That was my job. It was pretty shit and boring, and I hated it. I'm glad I don't work there anymore. But I also worked in another warehouse that was connected to FedEx, which was the I don't know what you call it. I guess like the... for the people who didn't pay their customs charges, or if there were returns going back. It looked like
the
a
container.
really... It looked like a really boring modern version of the warehouse from the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh shit! Maybe it was a
Yeah,
container.
it was just like floor-to-ceiling shelves of boxes, and the thing is, I would go in every single day, and the same packages would be sitting there every single day, and I'm like, these motherfuckers should pay their fucking customs, because I'm sick of looking at these boxes. I saw this really
Meanwhile-
weird teal jacket, and I set it on fire. I saw a couple of Funko Pops, and I just put a big Berlin sticker on the front and shipped those fuckers out.
While smashing the other one.
You're just
Yeah.
a nuisance. That's just all it was.
Oh, I'm just a pest. I am the villain behind all of this.
Bum, bum,
Every
bum, bum,
problem
bum,
you've ever
bum,
had,
bum, bum,
it was
bum.
me.
The deliverer.
I just found it as a really interesting thing because this was after Turguy's vendetta for the postman had really formed. So it was really interesting being on the other side of
The war.
those issues. Yeah, I'm playing both sides, so I always come out on top. You know what I mean? Anyway, fuck FedEx. Don't work for them. It stinks. Can I also talk about the time that we actually wrote a script based on
I
Turguy's
was thinking
experience
about
with the
that.
post?
I was thinking about that, but I didn't bring it up because I didn't know. Because
Yeah,
unlike
that's funny.
Hoover, I don't randomly bring up stuff without fact checking it with people
Hoover
first.
loves doing that. It's so funny.
We love you, Hoover.
Uh,
I wonder if Hoover's
We
ever.
love you.
I was about to say, I wonder if Hoover's ever been delivered. I wonder if Hoover's ever had any
I mean,
delivery
yeah, Barclay,
issues.
yeah.
He's currently lost in the post. That's why we're doing this.
That's why he's not
Hoover,
here.
You can hear this. We're here for you.
It's like
What,
Madagascar.
man? Well,
Oh man!
He's just
Imagine,
in a
yeah,
big
imagine
long
us all in
box.
imagine us all in crates being shipped to Madagascar. Oh,
Can you read? No. Fuck.
San Diego.
oh god.
I'm like
Yeah,
the monkey from
um,
Madagascar.
Yeah, Turgo, do you want to talk about that? That'd be good.
Madagascar?
No,
The movie?
script
What do you
we
think of the
wrote.
movie? Oh right, okay.
The movie Madagascar. I can't. Wait, what? What script? Did
The
I write this
package.
script?
The package.
I wrote this.
Yes.
I can't remember it.
Well, fucking great. Fantastic. The whole... We wrote like a little short script. It wasn't funny and bad. Okay, good. Continue.
I think he said a heart attack too. Yes, it did.
I think the script
Spoilers.
might have just like
So,
come in and spooked him.
in one of them, one of us would have, spoilers for the package. It ends with, okay, I don't, does it end or begin with Cyber getting hit in the head with a boomerang?
Because
That's
of
the
course I
end.
did. That
No,
was a weird running thing, and all of the
It's a
things
weird
Turtle Guy wrote.
thing of scripts.
Yeah, we should talk about Turtle Guy tropes. But
We should.
I'm so angry.
so a boomerang got thrown at him and
my
broke his
one
phone,
emotion.
and that was the plot. So we had to make money, basically,
And get a
to
boomerang.
pay him back.
Wasn't one of them alluded to be porn?
I
No,
don't
maybe
know,
not.
and I
Probably.
do not care.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I have another package story,
I
or do
joke.
you want...
yes, go for
to-
it. Give package.
So, as you know, last year I
Reveal your
really got
package to us.
into Netflix's and the Audible and Neil Gaiman's comic series, The Sandman. So much so
Ooh, The
that I ordered the Audible audiobook on CD. And I have the full order information here. I ordered the Death spin-off comic, a keychain for Cyber because it was his birthday near the time,
Hey.
and the Sandman audiobook. The keychain arrived in its own separate little package, and then I got the book and the audiobook. But I looked at the package, and it was in a weird shape. Because whatever way Amazon were doing packages at the time, it was like cardboard wrapped around it, but like
Oh,
you could see the book. And I look at the package, and it's looking a bit strange because the book's in there, but the audiobook is gone. It's like there's a space for where the CDs should be, but it's like gone. And I open it up, and I make sure, and it says, "Oh, featuring the CDs you want and the book." And I'm like, "I have the book. Where the fuck the CDs go?" So immediately, I rang the post office, and they were like, "Oh well, that's Amazon." You mean that's Amazon? It's like, well, we didn't lose it. Yes, you fucking did. No,
It's actually
no,
funny you
the
mentioned
company-
that. When I was in work that week, someone was rocking around the warehouse with a Sony Walkman CD player, and I was like, "What are you listening to?" And he said, "The Sandman," and then he turned into a pile of sand and fucking died.
David just asked him, "Who are you?" "I am the Sandman."
And I said, "You the Sandman," and then yeah, he kicked me right in the head.
That
what
does
I'm
remind
saying.
me of another thing that happened. This isn't a story, it's just a little kind of anecdote, I guess, to everything that happened. There was one time I came home from college, and it was a wet, drizzly day. It was raining, and the rain was everywhere. No surface was safe from its damp, moist nature. And basically, I
Gross.
went to the post box and I opened it up, and I was like, "Whoa, what the fuck is that? I can't see anything in there." And I took it out, and it was a big old, you know, those like big kind of envelopes that have like a cardboard back to them, that are usually there to keep everything straight in the thing and not
Oh
creased.
no!
So I looked at it. Oh, I looked at the back and I was like, "Oh,
Do not bend."
this is from my college. I wonder what this is." I flip it around. It did big, giant red letters that was stamped, "Do not bend."
Do not bend.
And I was
The amount
completely
of those-
creased.
The amount of those I would see going through the warehouse when I worked on FedEx that were just like the shape of the letter V, and it just said "Do not bend." I'm like, well, it wasn't me. People used to just. This is awful. People used to just like boot boxes, because one of the other jobs I did was on Sundays we'd do a thing called a sort, where I'd be at the end of the warehouse and you would basically just, all the boxes would come to the end of the conveyor belt, and you'd put them into their different positions for the different drivers. Like, so this is all the packages for one area, all the packages for another area. But people used to just get the packages and just boot them into the fucking the positions. And like some fragile box, you'd hear something rattling as it flew across the warehouse and slammed down. You're like, Jesus Christ, what a wild. People just don't care.
They'd
just
go
crazy.
out of their way. They'd like drop kick them. They'd like fucking.
just KO, build up a combo before it lands on the van.
I used to
Like a
just
fucking
build a
WWE.
box chairs.
You had a
Chair
throne.
boxes. Yeah, and I would just sit on it, just chill out. You know, just fucking farting around, hanging out, not doing a whole lot of fucking anything. I'll tell you that much. But I didn't boot any boxes. That's a lie.
That's good. You had the moral. Oh, okay.
He's just like Turtle Guy's house, Turtle Guy's island. This address is really weird and long. Stop! Fucking!
I always used to look out for addresses of people I knew, but where we live was further up the conveyor belt than where I was, so I never actually did see any.
You paid off this guy. You're like, hey,
Yeah.
here's $10. You see this guy's name?
And they said, "Wow, this currency's fucking useless here. Nice, appreciate you. Thanks for giving me $10."
Can I get a time check?
No.
Can I roll for a time check?
11:22:63, or what's happening?
I hate this. Well, basically, Turtle Guy, you've got it's 59 minutes and 50 seconds. If you're curious, that's not a joke. 58 seconds, 59. It's fine. It's fine. You can keep going. Keep going. Keep going. We've got all the time in the world.
Do we have more?
I basically have no more stories.
Yeah, I never actually had any real
package.
trouble with the packages, so I kind of this was not my episode.
I was here to listen to Turtle Guy more so.
I'm such an entertaining listener.
I mean, I had fun. Isn't that what matters?
Yeah.
Alright, you don't have to be so reluctant. I
said yeah.
Yeah, but you were like, yeah. Just, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want to speak for you in case maybe
because
that
I've got
isn't
really
what's important to you.
bad razor burn on my neck.
How did it burn
It's
you?
not fun. I got really sensitive skin, man. It's horrible. Every time I shave, my neck turns into
Red.
Yeah.
Shave like Superman.
I don't think
Yeah,
it's
I'll
quite that
laser
easy,
my
Turtle Guy.
fucking neck off.
I don't think that's something you can just choose to do.
Grand.
Turtle Guy, would you ever work in the delivery sector?
I could see him doing that. Wasn't Rejo Mine's enemy?
Yeah, the postman.
And he couldn't read his mind because it was
He's like he's wearing the hat. Although I see none of the post people that I ever saw wore the hat. Although I know
Well, no, because
I
that's more of
titled
that's a
this
that's a
Death
USPS
to
thing.
the death to the postman or post person. Most of my post people are really nice.
Same.
My
I
dad's
will
actually a
confess-
delivery driver, technically speaking. That's how
I will-
nepotism got me that job in FedEx.
I will confess, and you guys are gonna think really
I'm a
bad
nepo
of me.
baby.
There was one day I saw the post person, and they tripped while
You're a
on the way
horrible
to my
fucking
house.
person. Do you know that? You're such a
No,
horrible
but I
person.
was like, but they got up, and I was like, do I bring it up? Because by the time I got to the door, they were already up.
Oh, I thought you were just standing in
No, I
your
didn't
doorway
trip
with the
them.
door open, just watching.
no,
Wait, say that
no.
again. Were you just like sipping tea, watching as this man slipped and broke
No,
his leg?
because I heard a noise, looked out the window, and they were on the ground.
They fell. They TP'd in. Oh,
So I couldn't be like, you okay? You want to sit down?
okay. From the way that you started that, I thought you were going to imply that you were the cause of them falling over. like you opened the door and you just fucking sucker punched them and just grabbed the package and closed the
I
door.
sweep the knee.
You grabbed it, kicked the knee, and punched them in the face, and then just closed the door on them.
I've been waiting for this for 2 weeks. Yeah.
Oh man, you're a goddamn special man. I love you. That's very funny. That's incredible.
But yeah, they're cool peeps.
Yeah, no, I think I don't think any like I don't think I don't get groceries or anything delivered, so I don't really have any stories related to that.
No,
The
I know
last
one
time
time
I
I got
tried to
ID
order
checked.
food, you got ID checked. What were you
Because they were-
ordering?
You're
A
ordering
copy of
Venom on
Venom?
DVD?
Yeah.
let's go.
Let's go. That's what we've been waiting for. Sorry, Turtle Guy.
No,
I'm not.
Tom Hardy. I blame him. He's
Cool.
the sole person responsible.
I didn't think we could talk about food deliveries on this.
Well, no, maybe we'll do that as a sequel. But I know the last time
think
I
that
ordered
could be
food.
there's so many times as that bloody delivery man taking my drink.
Every
No, but
time
the
I'm
last
talking to
time-
Turtle Guy, by the way, that motherfucker's ordering food. Where does he find the budget? Every time I'm
That's
like,
the neat
are you
part.
free? Or like, what are you up to? Or like, oh, do you want to jump on? He's like,
Anytime we
oh,
record, it's just like, oh
I'm
yeah,
just
we're
waiting
gonna
on
have to
food.
wait.
Is that why you're always getting phone calls?
No, no.
This guy sent me
really?
the picture of the driest looking burgers I've ever seen in my
Shut up!
life the other day. By the way,
No!
oh my god, they were so.
No,
They looked like
it's not.
fucking. They looked like scabs. They were horrible looking.
Ugh.
It was,
It was
they
a
were-
tasty burger. You shut your mouth.
Did you cook it with the same thing they used to destroy your Funko Pops? It looked like a piece of fucking. It looked like a rock. How's your dental hygiene, Torgo? Did your teeth demolish them when you bit into it?
Go away.
I'm
Fuck
sorry.
you. I
No,
was
I just-
proud of that burger I cooked.
The one you cooked today didn't look as bad.
Wait, why are
you
you
mean
sending
it was
cat
in a
food and not
bun?
me? Am I
At least it was in a
not
bun.
culinary expertise? Or is David just
Yeah,
breathing in
that's
your
my
window?
Snapchats.
You don't send me Snapchats!
Yes,
That
I
is
do.
true.
And I answer.
I answer
I do
every
nothing
single
on
one of
that.
them with a joke.
Let's test this theory. I'm gonna test this theory. Not right now
Is-
though.
What's the point in bringing it up?
I'm noting it for later use. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! They're typing! Oh
But
no! Can I read out what you sent me, or is it
yeah,
private?
you can. Why would that be private of all the things?
Hey, fuck you. Love you.
You see, I need to play hard to get with Turtle Guy. I need to keep him
It's like
second guessing.
poetry. It rhymes.
I'll seduce him
You
one
put
day.
onion on the burger. I'm only seeing this in the message you sent me. You put onion.
I put cheese. I put ketchup. Oh,
It didn't look like it. The picture.
Oh,
the
not
picture you
ketchup,
sent
fuck
me.
that. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, your stomach is it coming back to fight you?
Actually, I'm not. I don't know. Maybe. David,
I like.
you fucker.
I go.
Wait, are you
What's your
hungry or
burger
are you
order?
getting
What
sick?
what do you put on?
I don't
what do you
know.
put in
My
your
stomach
burger?
just in a weird pain. I think I might be dying.
Are you Oh,
Good.
that's not good.
No, I'm okay. Maybe.
But
No,
to
you're
answer
right,
your
that's not
question, David, bacon, onion, yeah, sauce
like
or any
bacon on the
sauce.
burger.
Oh, I love bacon. I love bacon
what
cheeseburger.
sauce?
Great. It's great. It's fantastic.
What
There's
sauce?
I realized that it's not a universal thing. There's a sauce in a local burger place that I get called yeah sauce. That is
Is
usually
this
what I
from
get.
a place called Yeah Burger? Is that
Yes.
why? I think it's probably just mayonnaise mixed with
It's
something.
like, hey, sauce.
It's
Yeah,
usually what those
sauce.
sauces are.
Probably.
Yeah, sauce.
I usually get
And lettuce
mayo.
and tomato,
I
like
either,
the-
I either
the
do
essentials.
sweet chili mayo or ketchup and mayo mixed together.
I hate
Lettuce,
ketchup.
onions a
What-
must.
what is
Jalapenos
ketchup?
on a burger though. That is the goat. That's why he's the goat.
I'm not mad about jalapenos.
No,
They're
I
all.
don't
they're-
really
You a
like
spice
jalapenos.
man? Do you like
They're-
spice?
I do, but they're a jalapeno business, and you know I don't really want to be confronted when I'm eating my burger. I feel like if there's jalapenos on my burger, I'll just bite into it, and then a fist will come out. But no, I just for whatever reason I don't really like them actually on burgers. I don't mind them in general though. Was the joke that bad? Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just because your delivery was rough. That's really what the problem there was.
So,
Your delivery was pretty.
Cyber,
pretty
here's your
rough on that
6-week
one, 'cause You
notice.
just
You just
you
are
should've said, like,
are you quitting,
jalapeno
Turtle Guy?
business.
Oh well, Turtle Guy is quitting. It's a 6-week notice, so he gets.
No. I
So,
said yours.
There you are, there you
No.
are, guys. This is Turtle Guy's got 6 more weeks. 6 more weeks, and then he'll be gone. So if I remember this, then we'll make a thing out of it. If I don't, we won't.
I don't feel. It's Turtle Guy's retirement cake.
Yeah.
Can I
voice
come
crack.
back? I want to come back. I don't want to
Well,
go.
you'll have to do. You'll have to do an
Please.
interview.
For fuck's sake.
We'll have to
what am I-
interview Turtle Guy's relevance.
You misheard me.
Well,
You're 6 week. You're. Fuck.
I don't
come
think so.
back?
I don't.
I want to stay.
I feel bad now for him. But we can't pity
Let
the
me back
weak.
in. Oh, fuck.
So you'll get to do an
Begin to pity
interview.
the weak, we will become weak ourselves.
So Turtle Guy, you can do an interview and then we'll bring you back in. Don't worry. If you pass, if you don't, then who knows?
Hi, I'm Turtle Guy's replacement.
No, we're not doing
It's his
that.
twin brother. Gurgle
Also
Top.
called Turtle Guy. Gurgle. Your name is
I'm Turtle-
Gurgle.
Turtle Guy's replacement, Turtle Gun.
He just pulls out a magnum. No disguise, no nothing. He's just there. Oh.
This is my magic turtle gun. It's just a fucking Glock.
Oh.
Well,
So,
Turtle Guy, I appreciate
Turtle
you
Guy-
beaming in live from the sperm bank.
Yeah.
You're
So I
doing
think
great
on
hosting
that
there, buddy.
beautiful note, we are going to wrap up this episode all about
We have a great
deliveries and about how I have terrible delivery.
Oh,
A big
no, that's not
thank
true.
you to the courageous Cyberprime
Oh,
and the
thank you.
devious DavidKivo.
Two sides of
Bro.
the same coin.
Deviously delightful.
Okay.
Hey, how come I didn't get this? Okay.
I can think of a C word.
No, let's move on. Move on, Turtle Guy,
Okay,
wrap it up.
If you would like to follow us, we're on Spotify. You can hit the follow button. YouTube, you can subscribe, like, comment, all that fun stuff. Cyber, you can find on the Cyberprime channel.
Hey,
And
I heard
Dave
that place
Kivo,
pretty good.
he might have a channel.
You can find me on the next episode of the podcast.
Turtle
Well,
Guy.
maybe not actually. That's
I
it.
mean, who's to say? Turtle Guy, you might find on the next episode. You can also find on a YouTube channel and where I upload random shit. And you can probably not find me in the sperm bank.
Well, no, you're all out.
Let's just
They milked you dry, buddy.
let's make sure that
And honorable mention
you
to
said
Hoover,
probably
he's
not.
still lost in the post. We've paid customs, but he's gone missing.
he's in
Oh
the
my god, I just
container
got a
somewhere.
text, guys. Hoover's been destroyed.
Oh no, Hoover!
Oh no! Oh, we can get a replacement. It's
We'll order
fine.
a replacement.
Yeah, it's fine.
Hey!
We'll get another Hoover in a bag in 3 months with no
We'll get a
alert.
different colorway of Hoover. We just won't open it.
A teal Hoover.
Uh,
Little do people know is every time we get new Hoovers, we just have to keep painting them pink.
yeah, that is the thing.
Continuity.
Yeah, I got like a kind of a gunmetal grey Hoover the other day, and it was very threatening.
Oh shit! I got the translucent limited edition one, but like I was a bit buggy, so
It was a pain painting that.
It's still
Yeah.
here. It's in your
Yeah.
walls.
it's
kinda-
in the goddamn walls.
My one had a bunch of missing parts, so I just kind of covered it up with tape.
Oh well, that's the standard Hoover, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's still the issue.
I joke. Hoover, we love you. We hope that you're having a great time in whatever box that you're currently in.
How's
Man, you know, I
Madagascar?
really
How's the
fucking want to
penguins?
record an episode with Hoover. I haven't done one of these
Same.
with Hoover in a long
Yeah, there hasn't
time.
been one with all four of us. We still haven't done the one about our trip that we were gonna do the
gonna
time
do
as
that
soon as we
on
got
the
back.
trip.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, that's. I don't.
We'll
remember
do
what
that.
happened on that trip.
Well,
Sometimes
I
I look
remember
at a
some
picture
things.
I have from that trip, and I'm like, oh yeah, that happened. I'm looking at the picture right now. I'm like, oh yeah, that happened. Forgot about that.
I kept seeing a lovely picture of me on that trip.
Is it the one where Cyber put his camera right in your forehead and put on the 25
I
lens
do
glass
love
on the
that
freeze?
picture.
But Turtle Guy, I
But,
must commend you. I must say you're doing an excellent job of ending the episode. It's an
Yeah,
incredible
this is
skill.
just quickly becoming small talk episode 2.
Oh god. Did we do? Oh yeah, we did that.
Did
The
you just
episode's
piss yourself off?
Yeah, okay, I'm glad I didn't stop recording there. What the fuck was that? I could have sworn I heard like an
What the-
8-bit fighting sound effect, and then I just heard.
Is that like one last deposit at the sperm bank?
I don't like this.
Sure, why not? I'm not
I
giving
don't
you an
either.
answer anymore. Thanks for listening. You too. Thanks for coming by.
Coming
not in
by
your
to the
house,
sperm
Turtle
bank. Sorry, that was
No,
one last
look
one.
what you done.
Look what you've done to my boy.
It takes about 5 weeks to get him right.
Yeah, and you've only got 6 left. Better make him count, Turtle Guy.
Oh god, why is my hand glowing yellow? Why do I hear boss ass music?
Bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum. But fuck me, Turtle Guy. End the thing.
Hey.
Jesus Christ.
Christ
This is
almighty,
There, you
this
could have
is
ended at the music.
This is ridiculous.
Podcast over.
Thank God. Oh man, I just remember the funny. Yeah, go on.
What? You can't. No, you just said that. You can't end it unless it's bad. Unless it's
No,
rude. Don't say it.
no, it's not bad. Just a guy a couple of years ahead of me in college made a rap song about him graduating college, and one of the bars in it was when he just started dancing and he just kept going, "College over, college over," and he kept saying it. And he had like a load of our lecturers in the music video and everything. It was fantastic.
Jesus.
I need to track that video down. Not for
Okay.
this, for
Good
for
night
Twitter.
and good luck. Goodbye.
Podcast over. Podcast over.
Podcast over.
Podcast over.
Have a good day.
No, don't.
I don't want to go.
Have some good. Turtle Guy doesn't want to leave
How
because he knows
is this still
as soon as he leaves,
If
it'll be
I
one of his
end
weeks
this
done.
episode, it's just. What?
Then he's only got
Did
5
he
left.
die?
As soon as he leaves, he knows we're gonna ridicule him.
As soon as the episode ends, that's one of the 6 weeks done, so that he only has 5 left. He's gonna elongate them to be like, it'll be this week is an hour, next week is 2 hours, next week is 3.
Yeah, like a week in hours, right?
No.
Fuck. Podcast has been over. Leave. Go home. Hug your loved ones.
Saw a picture of a cheeseburger and a cowboy hat, guys.
What a difference in me.
Oh god.